how's it going? Let's talk about website migration. I'm going to show you step by step how I'm going to migrate or copy this website completely and have it in another domain name. Now, you can create a website from scratch, but if you already have a website that you want to migrate, for example, from one host to another, or you want to use this as a template to quickly create another website, video is for you. This is my website called the 𝗪𝗲𝗰𝗍𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. It's a website where I talk about a lot of things related to online business, software reviews, entrepreneurship, making money, and other resources. Now, this website is hosted on SiteGround. It was previously hosted on Bluehost, but I switched to SiteGround because it provided faster website, better security, and a lot of other things. If you haven't checked SiteGround, click on the link down below, check it out. The reason why I like SiteGround is because it allowed me to achieve on all my website a 96 performance and structure and A grade and better ranking on Google. And so my website opened in now less than a second. I'm going to use this website structure and create another website by migrating this or copying this to a completely different domain name. And you can use the same way to copy this or migrate your website to another, from like Bluehost to SiteGround, or from SiteGround to GoDaddy, or from Bluehost to GoDaddy, or create a new website. On their website, after you buy everything, it creates your main domain name. On SiteGround, I'm just going to click on Site Tools. I'm going to go on, I'm first going to create subdomain. I'm going to go on Domain, Subdomain, and I'm quickly going to create a subdomain. It's called, for example, Testing. Right, I can now install WordPress on that test website. Right? WordPress is installed on that subdomain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open the admin panel. Again, if you already have your domain name, other platform, you don't need to do what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to open WordPress. If this is an empty WordPress like website, and if I open this domain name, you'll realize that it's completely empty. This is a fresh, empty version of WordPress. If you're here and you want to move, for example, your website from Bluehost to your new host, SiteGround host, suppose, this is actually how you proceed. Again, what I did before was just creating a subdomain as a test. But if you have your main domain name that you just want to migrate to, like, this is where now you should focus. I'm going to go back on the back end of my old WordPress website. I'm going to install a plugin called All-in-One WP Migration. It's already installed, but I'm going to show you again. And there is a free trick to actually migrate up to 100 GB of data. Suppose your website has a lot of content. You go on plugin, you click on add new, you search All-in-One WP. All-in-One WP migration. You install that and you activate that. Once you come here, it has export, import, and backups, right? I was able to even create backups of my website and export them, but I'm going to export this website. What I like about it is on the advanced option is that you can have a lot of different things. You can protect your export with a password, meaning you can actually lock it up and only you know the password. You can say, I don't want to export spam comments in this version. I don't want to export post revision. I don't want to export all the pictures. If you want to export the pictures and everything, if you want to export everything, your website as it is, just leave it like that. Don't check this. But in my case, for example, I don't want to export the pictures. I don't want to export the post revision. I don't want to export the spam comments. And I want to export the theme, the plugin, and everything, the database, the email domain. So I'm going to click on export and I'm going to click on file. It's going to prepare the export.
A few moments later,
it says it's 3 GB to export. I'm going to download that 3 GB. Alright, my download is finished. Now remember, this size is 3 GB. I'm going to go on my new WordPress website, go back to the back end, and I'm going to go on plugin, click on add new, install the same plugin here. Now this is on SiteGround, right? And you see that the structure is different, but essentially you still search for, it's the same plugin right here. You click on install and you activate. It's right there. Now you come here on the left and you click on import, right? You will see that the maximum upload file size is 256 megabytes, not even 300, right? So you remember this is 3 gigabytes, this is 250 megabytes. So it means that you cannot import this website here, but there is a trick to actually fully import up to 100 gigabytes. Now what they're trying to sell you here is that you can click on get unlimited, but don't do that. I have a trick to do that. If you there is someone that created a version of this plugin where you can actually import up to 100 gigabytes. So what I want you to do is to actually open your browser. If you go on your browser and you search for the mmsexperience.com/migrate, the link will be down below. You will land on this page, and on this page it has a download link to that free plugin. Again, it says migrating your website from an old to a new hosting platform should be easy. Download this. If you click there, you're going to be able to download that free plugin. This is right, this one. You just click download as a zip. You download that locally, you save that locally on your computer, and then this is right there. You go back on your other on this WordPress website, you delete this version because it only allows up to 256. So I'm going to go here, install the plugins, and I'm going to click on deactivate. I'm simply going to delete it. Add a new plugin. I'm going to upload a new plugin. Again, I'm going to drag this one here. I'm going to install now. Activate that plugin. You will see that it says an older version. If you click on update now, it will update again to the old to the new 256. So don't update it. Leave it like that, and after that you can delete. But if you go back here and you click on import, you will now see that the version is up to 100 gigabytes. So what I'm simply going to do is that I'm going to drag my 3 gigabyte, and now it's just importing. And remember what we actually exported, right? Remember, we didn't export pictures, we didn't export post revision, and we didn't export spam comment. Because we didn't export pictures, you probably will not be able to, if I go back to the website, you probably will not be able to see these pictures, right? But you will see the text, you will see everything else, but these pictures you will not see it because they were too heavy. And that's why I didn't want to export them, but it's up to you. If you want to export them, you just unselect this. Import finished, right? It says it will overwrite the whole website, database, media, plugin, themes, and everything. So I'm just going to click on proceed. It's done. It says you must save your permalink structure twice. Open a new window. So first I'm just going to close it. Let me check the website again and make sure that everything is working normal, working completely. But what did I tell you? That the picture will not be there. Why? Because I did not export media library, right? Otherwise it will be too heavy. But if you have enough space on your hosting, you just import those. What you do first, or what you do next, is that you go back on permalinks. See how it locked me out because it had the old username and password from this website. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to go back to SiteGround, and I'm going to go back on website. And I'm going to relog in on WordPress admin. WordPress, install and manage. And I'm just gonna, on this subdomain, I'm just gonna click on login to admin. Again, this is the login usually for subdomains. Here it says I'm gonna reopen. I can change now this name if I wanted to create a new website just with the structure of the old one, right? I can just go on the setting, general, and then call this, for example, test website. Like here, I refresh. See, now the new name is test website. So want to as well, if you can just go on post and simply delete all the blog posts if you want to restart from scratch, right? You can delete all the pages, all the comments, all the plugins, but I don't want to delete all the plugins because this structure of plugin works for me. If you have like thousands of posts or 100 posts or 200, if you just want to select manually and delete, it will be time consuming. What you can do is that you can increase, come on the all post, come on screen option up here, and then you say I want the number of item per page to be 100 or 200 posts. I want this compact view. What it's going to give you is this compact view with more than 100 posts. Select all of them, click on move to trash and apply. So it's going to move all of these to trash. You can do the same with pages as well. Scroll down, change it to 100, click on apply, and then you can also delete those pages. What I wanted to show you, you can migrate your website very easily using this trick that I showed you, the all-in-one WP plugin. And after you're done, you want to make sure you go back on your plugin, install plugin, you scroll down, and then you deactivate this version, and you delete it if you want to. Like for example, it's migrated. It could be like if it was from Bluehost to SiteGround, from GoDaddy to SiteGround, from whatever other platform to SiteGround, or maybe from SiteGround to another platform. So talk about SiteGround because I'm able to achieve less than a second with my site hosted on SiteGround, and I think you should switch to SiteGround. It's very easy. I'm going to put the link down below, and basically when you click on that link, see how it's 80% off ultra fast and secure web hosting. It's really ultra fast, and you can see that here. But you click on the link down below, you will land somewhere here. It's $2.99 per month, which is the same as Bluehost. But basically this is the plan that I have, right, where I can create unlimited website. I can have 20 gigabytes of web space. This website is good for people that have about 100,000 or less monthly visitors, and the $2.99 per month is just for people that have 10,000, but you can only create one website. I like this one because I can create a lot of domain and subdomains. Free SSL, which is very important. You have daily backup of your website, super important. Most platform or most hosting don't have daily backup unless you pay for it. This one does. Enhanced security, free email, free CDN, and all of that. You can even add collaborators. So I got this plan. It has multiple types of caching. This caching, the dynamic caching and the meme caching. It provide as well a free CDN. For security, it has the daily backups, which are these daily backup, and anytime if someone hacks your website or your website goes down, you can go back and just with one click of a button restore all the email database, the file, or restore everything, and your website will be up and running. If your website get hacked and the files get infected, you will see that SiteGround automatically will start scanning your site and actually protect your file, right? So which is something that I didn't get with Bluehost. You get a staging where you that was helpful. If it was, please like the video, subscribe. There are a lot of, and check out my channel. There are a lot of other tricks and tips that I show like that on the channel. For another video, I'm going to show how to use another plugin for free to actually migrate your website or back up your website. Until next time, take good care of yourself. I love you guys. Peace.